Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.1. And where we left off, we made it into 1937, and that is where we are picking up with Mr. Mihail in charge of our Grand Army. And I'm just going to have a little look at our politicians, just to see if there's anyone new to unlock. I'm going to keep Carol in place for now, even though I think Constantine is probably the better option. I would say the Silent Workhorse is still the best. Doesn't look like we've got any additional people that are any good. No. Looks like a whole bunch of very average people. And we're just waiting on some better laws and things at the moment. So, light aircraft construction, which is quite nice. We can get ourselves integrated support now. And keep getting those doctrine techs going. So, heavy AA guns. 39. Let's get artillery barrel ammunition going. Want to bring some of these up to date. Right, basic education advancement. Yeah, 36 level. Let that go, and we'll get some more leadership off the back of that. 81. And you know what? I'm going to put that into officers because we are going to need to build up a little bit more of a stockpile. We're only at 17,000. We've got an additional 3,000 officers, which is not many. Not many at all. Right, machine gun focus, 38. That's fine. And let's get our artillery preparation and training, because if we do want to build some artillery divisions, then that will be very useful. But I hope everyone's had a very nice week. Oh, range. Yeah, don't have an extra. I mean, stuff it. Will do the extra tech. 3 officers a day is still 3 officers a day. Metal for money. Sorry, money for metal. And I don't see why not. So yes, United States, we will do that. Yeah, we could take a little bit more from you, Sweden. We've still got very good money. Alright, standard infantry branch upgrade. That takes up to 36 level. Not bad at all. Let's get the body armor as well. And light infantry branch upgrade. Very good. Twin engine. And we might get superior strength to try and make our units a little bit larger. And then it becomes a case of what doctrinal techs and things we want to do. Well, we definitely want to do infantry. Let's get those going. Alright, single engine airframe advance. Yeah, that's up to 37, that's good. Let's get unit training. And small caliber tank cannons, 37. We'll take that off, get high density alloys. And we still don't have the ability to get any of our tank techs. I guess we're waiting on AFV tracks and suspension, or maybe pre-armor or pre-war armor construction, to be honest. Right, anti-tank, yep. So we can get infantry, standard infantry branch upgrade. And light infantry branch upgrade. Yeah, we're already doing special forces. And we have lost a little bit more leadership from something. Right, and it looks like, yeah, we are taking a little bit more on the old. Right, we're not doing a full production queue again, which is a bit of a shame. And that doesn't unlock any of our tank techs. So, nationalising the private sector. And the Soryu is launched. Not bad. We're going to speed through 1937. Right, crude oil for money. Yeah, we'll do that with you, Turkey. Let's make some friends. And how quickly is our neutrality going down? It's going down very quickly. Seaport capabilities. Let's get, yeah, infantry command and control. And let's just remove that tiny bit of descent that we had. And in here we need to build up one more. Making a lot of fuel. Making a really sizable amount of fuel, which is very good. Right. I think we'll just take the descent. And we'll just go out of our way to remove it fairly quickly. Right, agriculture, aero engine. Agriculture can run. And they can all run. We do have one tech left over. Let's get recon unit stuff going. And how scared of Bulgaria? So the highest threat they see against them is... How is our highest threat? So Yugoslavia is 1.8. So when our neutrality gets down to 1.8, then we'll be able to fight them. We've got a long way to go yet. Engine transport planes, naval bomber prototypes and things, they're not what I'm looking at really, or looking for I should say. Recon unit, let's get that going. Not bad. Someone thinks they can rebel. Bless them. And put a little bit more into the old... Ah, there we go. So motorization of infantry is one that I'm going to want to jump onto relatively quickly. If only I had the leadership to jump onto it immediately. It's a pain in the ass, I tell you what. Right, leave the second under naval treaty, yeah, that's fine. I've lost the effects of low popularity, led us to medium, that's good. Because that is going to grant us enough leadership to do motorization of infantry. So we're going to do that immediately. And I don't want to do any trading. We're just going to leave that. And we've still got 1.4 in descent, which makes me want to remove it. So that's what we're going to do. Keep on going down. Very nice. Love it. Flame on. Right, and we are running a little bit low on spies. In fact, we're down to literally 1, which is not great. So we're going to need to put a little bit more into supplies relatively, or spies very soon. Or, the other thing we can do is we can tone down the increased threat on one of these two, and then pick it up later, but I would rather not do that. So that'll help a little bit. Steel armor casting ability. Yeah, 36 on both of those. And aircraft prototype elevation, yep, 39. And yeah, we can get our mountain units to be improved as well, because they're going to be a key part of our forces. Newcastle still winning in their football game. Oh, expand our mines event, good. Expand our armament factories, very nice. Oh, this is good. So we're going to be able to put these steel mines and things to use again. So I think it's one of our ministers that's giving us this. Now, what do we want? So yeah, the coal fields, we want to get this up as much as we can. And I guess the last one can go over here. It's probably the next base place for it. And then it becomes a case of rares and metals. So yeah, this is the best coal field place, metal wise. Let's get this improved as much as we can. So that's left one left over. And we've got some more rares. Extraction that we're going to put into the capital, which is our best province. Okay, so that leaves us 2 additional ones. So you got base 1, you got base 2. Base 3. Yeah, so the coal ones I'm not that bothered about. Base 1. Base 2, base 1. So, I mean, really, this province here is going to be the best other option. So, put the steel refinery in and the rares extraction. Okay, and yeah, that's quite an improvement. Perfect, and then we can put that one back at the top. And build up a bureaucrest, which is very nice. Medicine, 35, yeah, we'll let that go. And yet some more. It's fine, you can stop your ground attack now, you've done your job. Right, heavy armor forging. Yeah, I might let that go. Stormtrooper tactics. Yeah, because that's a pretty decent bonus for our light infantry if we want to start building them. Which we might want to do with some infantry tanks. We do have, once again, remember, some... where's the armor? Yeah, there it is. We do have some armor and some light infantry there. And some more embedded, I think, in a couple of different units. No, I don't want to trade for supplies, I'm afraid. That would be a complete waste of time. And we're still a little bit away from some laws, but they'll be coming online soon. So, neutrality below at least 65. For basic mobilization, okay. What about mixed... yeah, we need to get away from democracy, that's for sure. So, 36, industry down a little bit. Okay. Yep, Special Forces improvement. Let's get these doctrines up and running. We don't want to be like the UK campaign where I just left it and left it and left it. Right. So Spanish State has won their civil war very quickly, which is good. And hopefully that means our survivors will come back relatively soon. Right, artillery, yeah. Well, direct fire training, let's get that going. Right, armor plate thickness. Let's get that going. Let's also get the next one of direct fire as well. Let's keep all of our techs nice and good. Assault concentration. Yeah, I'll let that go because it gives us some decent bonuses. We can build some decent artillery with that. If we let it run, which we will. And yeah, in here we just need to get another one going. So yeah, now that steel mill's up and running, we're making some pretty decent steel at home. Not as much as we're getting in trades. And we're making more coal now than we are at home. And we're making more, so we're positive 13. Which means we can nearly, in fact we can, probably stop our trades if we really wanted. But we might get another one of those minister events, which would be useful, and some heavy AA. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to feed those in, and there we go. Got some heavy AA in our infantry divisions now. Attritional warfare, let that run. And get the artillery unit training in case we want to build some sort of units with some heavier art as breakthrough. Okay, armoured spearhead. 39, we're going to get rid of that. And get artillery unit command and control, and then we'll also get the military police just to make our garrisons a little bit better. We could do with a couple of MP units probably for a bit of garrison duty. And yeah, so great war analysis. Yeah, we'll let that go. And we're at the midway point of the year. Ooh, artillery carriage. So all of the artillery techs are coming along very nicely. We can also get artillery brigades to be improved. Recalculating artillery. And yeah, we'll just postpone these for now. Still making very good money, 13 a day. And now we've got a little bit of production left over. So we could build, you know, yet another heavy AA if we wanted, and I think we'll do that. Let's keep pumping those out. Okay, so 39 on that. Controllable propeller pitch, and that's going to get us a little bit more on the old leadership. So we're at 0 spies, and we don't obviously want that to carry on. So let's get it up to 0.43 spies a day and a little bit more in officers. Alright, pre-war armor construction continues. At least 5. So we've got quite some way to go before we can start building our own homebrew tanks. Artillery flexibility. 38 level, which means it can come off. And let's get military police. And there's some commander techs and things that we can put ourselves in for relatively soon. Right, rigged elections, not good. Let's get Brigade HQ. And we could build a national monument. I don't think we will at the moment. We'll hold that for a minute. And I might let that... Yeah, I'm going to let the infantry one run. Okay, and then let's have a look at what our brigade stuff looks like. So we do have artillery strength increase, which is a bit strange. I think we should probably decrease the artillery strength. Yeah, because that'll save us a little bit of manpower. And then if we increase our special forces and our infantry... Oh, shit. Right, I'm not a Newcastle fan, everyone, but I was kind of rooting for Newcastle in today's game. And Watford have just equalised, and it's the 88th minute. João Pedro wasn't even the guy in my fantasy football team. Ah, what a shit. What a pain in the arse. How annoying. That's a pivotal result, that, for Newcastle. Pivotal. What is really funny, though, is that Norwich are beating Everton. So if that comes off, I'll be extremely happy. So yeah, that strength decrease one should, in theory, remove... I mean, what's it actually do if you were to do that? See, it lowers, like, manpower costs, weight, supply consumption. Yeah, let's do it. It doesn't need to be, you know, they don't need to be maxed. And we've got a fair amount of money saved up. If we get up to another 10,000, I might build that national monument. Okay, and truck activation. So we're going to do that. And motorized support choice. So, let's, I think what we're going to go, because we haven't got a lot of motorized, we can do whatever we want with these. I think we're going to have a little look at our tech. So self-propelled anti-air would give us a bit of speed, but wouldn't really do much for us. Heavy anti-air would decrease our speed, so we don't want to do that. Tank destroyer? Yeah, a bit of hard attack. And we've got tank destroyer tech already, so don't we? Yeah, we do. Let's go anti-tank then. Let's go engineers. Let's go recon. And let's go light armor. Let's mix it up a little bit. So we're going to have a very fast unit. Our survivors have indeed returned. We can get them out. And we can get armoured car designs. Beautiful. I'm not going to bother with the National Monument. We're just going to hold that. And we've got another surviving militia unit deployed. So I think we've got the nucleus here of what I'm going to transform into an armoured core. Let's have a little look at all of the units we've got. And then we can decide what we want to do with it. Got any other cav or anything anywhere? No. No, that is indeed all of our cav. Okay. And I would like to upgrade and edit a lot of this stuff. That would be, I think, pretty good. So, let's have a little look at what we've got in place. We'll wait for it to reorganize, and then we'll take a look. You can be connected in somewhere. Let's take all of you, in fact. You can all be the nucleus of a combined arms group. Lovely. So we're making, you know, a fair amount of units. Yeah, so we'd have 9 armoured units. That's not too bad, is it, really? Right, mobile unit training, let's get those going, start trying to build that up. Right, motorcycle recon, yes we do. Anti-tank, so we're going to say, so right now we don't have anything. So we do definitely want this, and we definitely want this. We have engineers, and we don't have anything else at the moment. No. Right, infantry unit combined arms. Yeah, that's only at 36. And we want to go tank destroyer focus. Now, hopefully with a bit of luck, that'll make us... Oh, send help to China. Party rally. We want to do both of those. So, lose 100 money. Yeah. And we'll send troops. And in... Yeah. So we've nearly finished all of our oil rigs, and it's only 1937, which is good. This is what we want. And as I say, these are going to be our motorized elements soon enough. We'll make all of these units into motorized of some description. Just need to have a think on what exactly we want them to be. Right, recon units. Coordination, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll let that go because it's only 36. And our spies is building back up again, which is good. So 2.6 and 2.7. How is our diplomacy looking? So we're at 72% for neutrality, if I'm reading that correct. Yes. So it's slowly making its way down. It's getting there. Right, basic anti-tank ammunition. Yeah, we definitely want to get that going because it's going to give us a fair amount of piercing attack on our different weapons. And that fuel balance is just going up very nicely. Right, oil rig over there. So we can get yet another level of that. So not far off now. So you're 56.5, you're 23.5, which means we're doing 80 now. Over 80, nearly 90. Yeah, 81, 82. Yeah. So motorized engineers, yes. Tank destroyers, yes. Nationalize the private sector, yes. All the things we love. Agriculture, mountain unit training. We'll let the mountain unit training improve. Agriculture, 38. Okay, so not a lot of armor techs there that we need to be getting. The short barrel HE gun we will get, because I would like to maybe build a couple of infantry tank backed units. So whether or not we're going to have the time to do all of this. And looks like the Chinese... Ooh, they are fighting back. Well, good on you. Right, crude oil. We're always happy to give that away to increase our money balance. Right, medicine. 1941, that's fine. Let's get a small caliber tank cannon. And we'll also get mountain warfare equipment because that's going to up our 4 existing mountain units. Make them a little bit better. And production, we got 2 levels there. Hull 2 IC. We don't currently have any interceptors, do we? We have 2. We could do with another one. So I think I'm going to build an interceptor, and then I'm going to build a set of 3 Oh god, that's steep. 15 IC. Holy shit. What would be really nice is if we had our laws improved, please, game. 70%. We're getting there. Still a little way away from being able to actually declare war on anyone. Right. We'd give them, yeah, our crude, and they would give us money. And I say, fine, Germany. We ought to support your mighty warmongering ways. Let's get artillery brigades improved. Bit of a weird year for tech, this. Okay, same thing again, I reckon. So we upgraded both of you with heavy AA. Let's improve these two divisions. So they're fairly well rounded now. Stormtrooper tactics advance. Which means we can get, yeah, anti-air ammunition improved. And there's no 1937 techs on there to get, which means prototypes are probably where we want to go next. Because we can get the next level of interceptor. And we can postpone this trading thing. And I still am not that bothered about the monument. Although when we get up to when we got a £2,000 like money positive balance after hitting the monument, then we'll consider it, because it will give us a little bit of a national unity bonus, and I think it does improve. I think it might improve something else as well, but I just can't remember what else it improves. Okay, let's get the next level of single engine fighters. Right, armor plate thickness 38, that can come off. Let's get the twin engine armament research, and we can get twin engine fighters soon. We would give them, no, we don't want supplies. Not bothered about supplies. Go away, Italy. Trying to flog their shit. And I'm kind of hoping like Anschluss might give us some events that lower neutrality a little bit. That would be very good. Oh, I forgot about these ones. Yeah, we want to get those going. But I want to get those operational techs going even more. Let those run. Like welding, cast armor construction. So both of you can be finished now. You're gonna, yeah, make our units a little bit more morale, a bit more happy. Yeah, core. And we're closing in on the point where I'm happy to do the National Monument. Attritional Warfare Advance, 38. Let's get Army HQ, no, Army Group. Get that supply consumption down a little bit. Artillery unit training. Let that go. Truck and primer maneuverability. No, I don't think that's unlocked any additional techs. But we'll just check our armor techs. We can get mountain warfare equipment, which I do want to do. Yeah, so we'll leave that there. Right, armored car, can we let that run? We can. Right, 28. Special forces. 39, we can take that off. And yeah, let's get the 36 level command one there. Right, assassination attempt of an enemy. We'll just do what we can to calm things down, take a bit of a money hit for a while. Bureaucracy, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna like finish up those now, so that is not bad at all. We're looking pretty good. And I'm happy to build that monument now, so 5,000 supplies, 5,000 money, let's do it. Right, range finding, artillery carriage design. Yeah, they're all 37, let's let them run. Got a fairly well balanced army. If we have a look at the so yeah, we do have 19 artillery brigades, so we're doing these techs and they actually are going to be fairly useful for us, which is good. That is key. Right, artillery strength decrease. So that's gonna, yeah, that like levels those out, I think, which is good. Now what I'm gonna want to do is I do feel like medium bombers and light bombers actually might be a solid choice for us. Because of the range. Yeah, we've got one more tech free then. We could get medium bombers as well. We could keep both of those relatively good. We're into the end game now of those oil rigs. Hopefully by sort of circa the end of the year, maybe? No, not by the end of the year. Early 1938 they'll be done. Pre-calculating artillery, yeah, we'll let that go because it's just a little bit of a bonus. We're looking pretty good, you know, everything's in the green, which is what I like to see. You know, we've got decent manpower. Oh, and we can support air development. This is what I was waiting for. So, the IR-80. So, expand our heavy industry. A rad. Why the fuck would it... Why would it put that in a rad? For fuck's sake. Okay, well... Something about a rad's obviously important to this person. So, the IR-80 was a Romanian World War II low-wing monoplane, all-metal construction fighter aircraft. In 1930, the Romanian government issued specifications for a new fighter. Although the government did not expect bids from its own aircraft industry, IAR company produced several prototype fighters in response to the tender. None of the other Romanian companies entered the bid, but as the industry was rife with corruption, the government nationalised IAR and the two companies were left to their own devices. Work began on the 80 prototype in 1937 for an open cockpit. Okay. So lose some supplies, lose some rares, gain flight pilot training and ground crew training. I think we should support its development. And expand our mines once again. So. Of course we're going to let our mines expand. Right. So, advanced education, yeah. We'll take heavy armor forging off. We can stop that now. Okay, and then we've got all of our coal fields and things ready. So, you're pretty much built up, with the exception of your coal mines. So, we're going to put the coal mines in the capital. Okay. And then we're going to put everything else, I think, over here. So, the steel refineries. And the rares extraction. And we're going to turn into a bit of an industrial powerhouse over here. Okay, infantry unit training, 1938. No thank you. So that does get us the first level of those fighter techs for free. And you know what? We're going to support that development. And that's also meant we could put a little bit more into there, because those are going to be very quick to finish. 1937. Armaments factories, so... 37, yeah, we'll let that go. Let's get that to the max, and then maybe we can think about improving our infantry brigades and making them even stronger. So, yeah. You need a heavy AA unit, which you now have. Shame that they cancelled that trade, but oh well. And lacking a little bit on supplies. Right. Unit command and control, 38. Let's get air superiority tactics going. Let's try and make our fighters relatively effective in the air. Yeah, those small arms factories. Intrigated support. 38, yeah, we can take that off. Let's get interception tactics. What do we need for ground support? Just... we need to get the first level of CAS for that. It does make me wonder if it's worth it. We'll have a think on that. We shall definitely have a think. Now, for the pre-war armor tech, yeah, you're now at 4 of 6. I can't see where it is in the queue. Right, it's down here. So 1938 is when we'll get to level 5. So Electoral Non-Aggression Pact. Okay, so we gain a little bit of national unity and a little bit of, like, organisation for those two parties. So it's just bureaucracy now that's onto its last level. Basic anti-tank ammunition. That is a solid tech to grab because it gives us a little bit of piercing and things, which is very nice. Heavy AA gets a hard attack and a piercing attack bonus, which is good. So everything is... right. Fuselage aerodynamics, yep. Anything that's 1937, we just want to make sure we're doing it. Unit advance. 37, we'll let that go. Right, economic agreement with Germany. So, after Titulescu's removal, an improvement in the relationship between Germany was necessary due to its significant rise of power, while French influence was constantly fading. The pro-German policy of the Romania's allies, Poland and Yugoslavia, was another reason for this new orientation. Romania's economic relation with Germany was very much in Romanians' favour. It provided a market for its agricultural products, a source of advanced technology that allowed a modernisation of the industry, and an alternative armament supplier. An economic agreement in December 1937 led to an enhancement of economic trade and showed the important place Germany had gained in the Romanian economy. So, we get some IC, which is okay. I'll take a 1% IC bonus. And we lose a little bit of threat. I wonder, diplomatically, can we buy a production license for you? Yeah, we could buy some light armor. And apparently, we wouldn't have to pay that much. I'm not against a couple of light armor units, you know. We've got a bit more time to decide. We don't have to license them right now. Have a look at what our units look like once we've sort of done the modernization push. Because they're not going to get taken over in, you know, until 1939. So until that point, we can decide what we want to do. So, infantry unit combined arms. 38, and we can put it straight onto the mobile one. recon unit, artillery brigades, 38, recon units. Because we're going to get some movement bonuses if we do that, which is always worth it. And is that unity going on up? Propaganda. Right, small caliber tank cannon, and we can get medium velocity gun, good. 39, we'll take that off. 37, we'll let that go. And we can get wing aerodynamics. So we've got a fairly modern little air force here. We need a bombing site. Right, fighter pilot training. Yeah, we'll let that go. Okay, we are lacking a little bit in manpower. And we've got some laws, so I don't know when that ticked. So we're at 64, and these laws have kicked on. So let's have a little look at what we can get. We can get normal conscription. Now I don't want normal conscription, because I'm happy with the 5% bonus I see at the moment. What's more efficient? So we lose, yeah, we're not getting any war exhaustion out of that. We want to keep this one. We could just get 1 year draft. No, it's over here. Yeah, so normal conscription. There's a little bit of a daily descent change decrease as well, which is worth it. Basic mobilization. So, a little bit less leadership and a little bit more on the consumer goods. But no... Just reading this. Is there a reason to pick this one? We get a little bit more leadership if we pick it. Consumer goods during peacetime plus 60%. So I guess there is a reason to pick it, because it's going to make us need a little bit less on the old consumer goods. Oh yeah, we're down to 13 now. Okay, right, yeah, that's made a major difference. Okay, so now we're able to do our planes. Right, happy days. And we can start having a little look at our army and thinking about what we want to upgrade. So, let's have a little look at what we've got. So, you're for an armoured brigade with an armoured car. We could upgrade this to a motorised infantry. For starters. And how much is that going to cost? 15 IC. Holy fucking shit. That's horrendous. Oh, God. Right, so you guys, can we make you into an attachment? No. Okay, so you guys are going to cost a lot as well. That's what I'm getting out of this. You fine gentlemen. So you could be a motorised inf battalion. Yeah, we need to unlock armoured, because then we'll know what we can upgrade and what we can't. Okay, so let's... Whoa, slow down, Neb. Slow the hell down. Let's think about that for a minute. So we get a little bit of interdiction efficiency. Let's not go overboard here, everyone. Let's think about this for a minute. So, politicians. No. Yes. Can't change those. No. Can't pick Matey Boy anymore. Damn it. Capital ships, fine. And light aircraft, fine. Right, is that going to get rid of that annoying... Yep, there we go. So, how many are we now making? 8.8. Hey, there we go. And some additional tech. In fact, we can actually take a little bit more out of here now. Because we've got 23 spies, that's enough for a little while. And yeah, let's get both of those and then leave the remaining bit in officers so that we can try and get that officer ratio to improve a little bit. I'd like 20,000 at the moment, would be good. And Bank for International Settlements. Yeah, we'll do 200 supplies. We need way more supply, actually. But we can do nearly our full production queue. As I say, we can get the planes out, which, you know, is not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. In fact, look at that. We can do an extra research product. Okay, well, in which case... should we start on the next monumental architecture? Let's get that out of the way. We're getting 15 officers a day. Not bad. Okay, Okay. Octavian Goga. After the elections, King Carol II used the pretext that no party was able to get a majority of 40% and nominated Octavian Goga, the president of the National Christian Party, great, as Prime Minister, asking him to form a government. Although his party received less than 10% of the votes. This was only the first step to a royal dictatorship. In doing so, the king placed several hits to the PNT party and its leader, Julian Mainu. PNT was removed from its succession. Although it did receive double the amount of PNC's votes, the head of the government was to be an old, determined political adversary of Mainu, and several members of the PNT were lured to the king's side, including the newly appointed Minister of the Interior. Okay. Fine. No. No, I'm sorry, game. But these people are shit. We're not picking them. No. I'm not... Okay, well, he can stay in. We'll happily have him. No. Okay, yeah, that's much better. I'm sorry, I'm not losing my 5% IC because of some... Right, and we get high popularity, so that's good. We're getting some bonuses for nothing. Little things. Alright, so we've got 6 in officer ratio at the moment, so we could, if we wanted, I think we should start on both of them. So officers wise, we've got 435 in there. Let's get a little bit more. Let's just try and get rid of that bit of dissent that we've got. And we're in 1938. And I think I'm going to call it an episode there, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing the next episode of the Romania campaign, where we will do, hopefully, the all of 1938. We're going to do, you know, smash through these years as quickly as we can and build up, hopefully, as quickly as we can. Laws-wise, we've got some more laws to pick next episode, because we're down to 63 now on the old options thing. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks again. Bye-bye.